Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Pass somewhat off target. No, it's Inzaghi. And he was quick to react. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Timber. Donadoni stood his ground strongly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good read. Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's on it, can he get away? And that's gone loose. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Oh, he's having a go! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Inzaghi. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's shifting through. He's having a hit! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Greece are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Greece really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
And it's Vitinha. Cafu. Greece have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Might be danger here. Vitinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Tries one from range. Well, now, oh, it's fallen loose again. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Almost half an hour in now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Vitinha. And this is Inzaghi. Neymar. Donadoni. Juve. Can he get it through? Vitinha. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Looking to play him in. And it's Ronaldinho. Greece looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And this is Inzaghi.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Juve does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And that is well cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they've got a throw. Oh, good-looking ball. That is good alertness. And the referee says that is that for the first half. How would you review the first half?
Greece really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Greece looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
Down to business again. Diaz. He's got away. Diaz making a dash for it. Oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Diaz. Zanetti. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. Toure attempts a clearance. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Neymar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Gerrard. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Diaz. Diaz. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a good ball out wide. That's going across goal. And he shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's a pretty loose pass. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Inzaghi! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And this is Inzaghi. Chiellini. And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diaz. Nicely weighted ball. Diaz with the... Oh, good line!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now there's a fine ball. Yaya Toure. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ronaldo is onto this. De Bruyne. Toure does well not to be outdone there. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, this is a terrific run. Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
Looking for the far post. Oh, great leap! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Timber. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Greece. Number 13, Ronaldinho.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 23,
shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely...
Shoots! And that really should have been that.
What a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Oh, well measured.
Substitutions taking
Czech
place.
breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. This is the time you need that pace.
The final 5 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. Makalele. This is a promising build-up.
Greece can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Neymar running with intent. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
The most accurate pass. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Koller. And it's Gerrard. Yamal. Very nicely done. That's a throw. Timber's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Greece can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
And a quick reminder today.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to well, pretty much everything else. Oh,
Good chance here! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's Ronaldinho. Vitinha. Gerrard. That's a good... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Swings it across. A corner it is then. Greece with the corner. They're first. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's put paid to the danger. Vitinha is onto this. Now it's Drogba. That has been slung wide. Vitinha. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. That's going wide left. Greece are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield...
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
It's their second corner of the game. Great chance! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Greece are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during...
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Fenerbahce are down to 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. That's a good run down the left. Zanetti. That's the throw. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Diaz gets into a good position. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. 15 minutes till half-time. It's a searching pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Toure has created one goal already. Vitinha, played out wide. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Oh, shoot, it's Gerrard! It's hit the uprights. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
After 36 minutes is number 14,
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to
everybody,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is
match.
football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency.
Mbappe! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Here's a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Timber is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Takes a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Inzaghi. And it's Gerrard. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Olise. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not getting past him there. Vermeer. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Inzaghi. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Haaland. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lopez. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to clear it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gerrard. Stood up well to him there. And it's skewed away. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Greece are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Now, can they get him away? Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe given the lift of his goal. Now it's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. And it's Lopez. Now it's Olise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McAllister. And here's Inzaghi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Akanji gets across to intercept that. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! And a shot! Sensational from Haaland! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
There's the shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And now he has two. Chonburi find a position of real strength now. Lovely feet. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please
Well,
be
that is
reminded
the first
that
half
drinking
done,
is only
and
allowed
we are
in the
ready
areas
for what
shown on
follows
this
in the
map.
second.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So let's get the ball rolling. 45 minutes to change their fate. Fermin going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's clever. And he gets rid in a hurry. O'Reilly. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now Saliba has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldinho now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Ronaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jordan Henderson. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Mbappe. Chonburi appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ronaldinho. Gerrard. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary. He's had a shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Chonburi really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Olise. Olise is flagged offside. And The referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Vermin has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And it's Inzaghi. Threads one in. It's Inzaghi! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Ronaldinho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's a sharp little ball here. Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's got away with one there.
Substitution for Greece. Number 10.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
McAllister.
Oh,
Number 2.
it's bounced back off the post. And that's a sharp finish. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Aubameyang. Now it's Olise. Greece still have the cards to affect this game. This is a promising build-up. And this is Inzaghi. Ronaldinho. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Jordan Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's good play. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Elise. Real chance! Five minutes left on the clock. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Oh, it's Dembele. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Ronaldinho. He's in a good position here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Akanji. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Ronaldinho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that is that. Greece cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your final thoughts,
Please
Jim?
turn your
Well, look, it
attention
was
to the
very
screen for
one-sided. Their players
information
didn't turn
provided
up for
by
the first
local
half.
police.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these
Hello,
two sides get
everybody,
ready to
and
lock
welcome to
horns.
today's
This
match.
is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's no...
And he shoots! In he goes again! That has been slung wide.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal makes a dash for it. Totti. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Ligt makes the interception. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Totti.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Totti! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Totti just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Neymar will not... Tries one from range! Goal! Greece! And it's Greece who take the lead. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Greece have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Batistuta. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Greece always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Totti. Played out towards the right wing. It's Salah! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? And the ball is out of play. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Vitinha. Neymar. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
he made it look a bit predictable.
Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's a promising position. In it comes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Knocks it into space. Greece have a free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And it's Gerrard. And he's managed to... Real chance! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Cafu is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Yaya Toure tries from a long way out. Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Howson. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Chance, surely! Off target by a whisker. He's had it taken off him. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a quick
So,
announcement
nothing in
for
it,
the
Jim?
benefit of
What do you
anyone who
think?
has found
Well,
themselves
it's
a
been an
little lost
exciting
today.
half, Peter,
Please
with
look at the
each
screen
side
for
having
information
chances
on
and
how
good
to find
spells
your
of
way
possession.
around this
I'm
stadium.
hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Greece are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and that could set him on his way. And no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zanetti. Gerrard. Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. And now the breakaway. Gerrard. And Neymar. Timber has it in a wide position. And reclaimed. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Greece with the corner, they're first.
Substitution for Greece. Number 7, Neymar. Number 21, Mbappe. Number 10, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 13, Ronaldinho. Number 14,
Ronaldinho, who's short.
Number 6,
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Substitution.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vicious ball here. And it's Timber. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Palermo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Greece perhaps contemplating their next change here. Spread out to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Greece are looking to go forward now. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Timber. And it's Yaya Toure. He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Vitinha gets into a good position. Mbappe, can he get on the end of this? Into the last quarter of an hour. Yaya Toure. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Filippo Inzaghi.
Greece clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end.
Shot at goal! Goal! Greece! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for Greece, number 23.
So we have movement on
Vitinha.
both benches.
Number 2.
Greece leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 19.
He's found the way. Can he finish?
Substitution
So
in progress.
close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
He's had it nicked away. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Makaleli is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. McAllister charging forward, the ball at his feet. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Inzaghi.
Greece really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Burak Yilmaz. And a chance!
There will be 3 minutes
Oh,
at a
that
time.
was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. It's played through for him. And that is as far as it goes. Greece have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match
Hello,
award,
everybody,
and no
please join
surprise
me in
there.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
Well,
for
how
one
will
of
we
our
look back
fan
on that?
members.
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Not got that quite right. And it's Gerrard. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does.
And the shots! Ronaldinho. Vitinha. Cafu. Oh, this looks sharp. Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Due, and he's managed to get free. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Diaz! And Milan have the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Olise. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Due. Picked out, brilliant chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Greece are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Strokes it back.
He's got no chance.
Goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to...
He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was...
Tries one from range. Lacking in accuracy.
Greece are stuck in a rut, and impatient puts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Totti. Ronaldinho. Gerrard. Greece are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Totti. It's Totti! Brilliant by Totti! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he's found a way past. De Ligt does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hangs in a cross. That has been knocked clear. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a really well-measured ball. Duke gets into a good position. Greece can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now this could be a chance. And he can thump it away. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vitinha. Lovely feet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Due, given the lift of his goal. And it's Totti. He's beaten the last man. Toure makes the interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Due. Driving. And the shot!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Time and again they are repelled. Diaz. Due. Olise. That's tidy. Oh, shooting chance! And he's hit it too high.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Olise. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Vitinha. Ronaldinho. There's the shot! He's put it wide.
Filippo Inzaghi really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Due. Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise! Akanji is there and he can get that clear. And it's Gerrard. A heavy challenge. It's not an especially good pass, that. Olise. It's a good spell of possession, this. Due. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now, he's got space here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Passes short and sharp. Juke. So, what can they make of this? Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Timber. And that's a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6, numero 23. Lasciano il campo
Makaleli.
il numero 10.
Makaleli.
Il
Chance
numero
for a
22.
shot!
Attenzione, un cambio.
Lookman. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan are having a ball here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Spread to the right. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Totti. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ci sarà un minuto
And the
di
through ball,
recupero.
and he welcomes it in. Real chance! Oh, terrific save. Greece with the corner, there first. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is well cleared. Cannavaro has it in a wide position. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. De Bruyne looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go
Greece
any minute now.
against Galatasaray.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, for what...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Ronaldinho! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Koundé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice chooses to go cross-field. Now DiMarco.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, there's a probing ball. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Toure does really well to win the ball there. And no, that was never going to make it. Bonucci. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal, very much a man of this moment.
Greece always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in.
Tries one from range. Oh, it's come off the upright. Gerrard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koeman. And it's DiMarco. Diaz. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good spread. Shot, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice control. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Ronaldinho. Bonucci. Koundé is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Diaz. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Akanji. And De Ligt. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rice. Galatasaray are looking to break at pace. He is through. Diaz! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Inzaghi. Modric is the guilty party there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Galatasaray are down to 10 men. Yamal wins the duel this time. DiMarco. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Decent chance! Yaya Toure. Koeman kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bonucci. Now it's Yamal. And it's Bonucci. Drogba. Cafu is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. De Ligt. And it's Timber. Timber making good progress. Inzaghi. Drogba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There will be 1
That
minute
looks a
at
good ball
time.
through. Cafu gets it clear. That'll be a throw. And it's Rice. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Looking for the far post. That has been knocked clear. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Not too
for
much so far
information
to lift
provided by
anybody
the
off their
local
seat.
police.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Bonucci, always a very imposing presence at the back. Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. DiMarco. And Diaz. Rice. Diaz. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Drogba. Yaya Toure. And it's Gerrard. And this is Inzaghi. Gerrard. And it's Timber. Ronaldinho. Oh, good take in a good area. DiMarco. For Rice. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. And he skips past his man. Yamal. Oh, he's had a shot! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure. So we've reached the hour mark. Ronaldinho. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Galatasaray have their third corner. A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Yaya Toure. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Vitinha touches it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Now it's Aubameyang. Koundé. Koeman. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Wriggles his way through. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Greece. Number 10, Gerrard. Number 23, Vitinha. Number 13, Ronaldinho. Number 2, Matthias Delict.
Oh, this is a great position.
Number 6,
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way.
Number 7, Neymar.
He has found the way through.
Number 19,
Mbappe
substitution.
flashes it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Galatasaray clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Inzaghi. And he's managed to get rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard. McAllister.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a cute ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And smartly reclaimed. And it's Rijkaard. Cafu. Oh, super ball. Neymar! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
DiMarco can so cleverly bypass the press. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And Aubameyang! So near and yet so far. And that's the end of the game. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Quick
Any
reminder
reflections
today,
on what you've
please
seen,
have
Jim?
your entry
Greece
tickets
can
at
always
hand, as it's
take
time
more
to announce
positives
today's
from a result
winning
like
lottery
this.
numbers.
Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental
Against
occasion.
Argentina.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And it's Beckham. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Plays it in low. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Timber. Messi. And it's Maldini. Yaya Toure. Gerrard. Oh, this is a very good run. Pinches it off him. Gerrard. That's a sharp pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He has found a way through. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off. It's Ronaldinho! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's a sharp little ball here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ronaldinho, now it's Inzaghi. That pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Olmo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Greece always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is real chance! Goal! Argentina! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo just eases him off the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ronaldinho goes for the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dani Olmo. That's Gerrard. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Nicely spread. Beckham. Oh, sweet feet. Quick look, then plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Greece truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Maldini. Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land. Just past the 40th minute mark. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Dembele. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is lovely. Dani Olmo. Distributed tidily. Beckham in acres of space out wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Information bulletin from
Greece
the regional police
coming at
department.
half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Here is the first touch of the second half.
Greece really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Beckham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham receives it in a wide position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yaya Toure. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
De Ligt. Akanji. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Greece with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho goes short. Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose. Chance! Ronaldinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's running away.
Greece really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, and the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is It's a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
He's having a shot! Oh, good finish! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Greece. Number 10.
So we have movement on both
Number
benches.
12,
Greece cut their
Number
deficits
23,
and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a
Number
very
14,
different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
13, ronaldinho.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Number 5.
Can they get him away?
Number 15, Roberto Carlos.
Engages
Number
and
6,
forces him off the ball.
McAllister.
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! And it's in! And there is his 30th goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Messi, now it's Bale. Greenwood, played out to the left flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And this is Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Oh, such a clever touch.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Passes short and sharp. McAllister, Neymar, Makaleli, Beckham, to Gay. This is a promising build-up.
4 added minutes
Messi
has been
receives it
indicated.
in a good position here. There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Argentina look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there?
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's not often you see such haphazard defending, Peter, even when you've seemingly identified the areas you're falling short in. How they thought they could get away with that, I just don't know. They should have plugged the gaps. And I think if you listened around the stadium, Peter, the crowd seemed to know more about what they should do than what was going on the pitch.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned.
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Timber clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending.
Takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's Xabi Alonso. Yaya Toure. Greece are looking to break at pace. And it's Inzaghi. That's a delicate pass. Shot, surely! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Toure calmly anticipates. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Ronaldinho.
Arsenal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Inzaghi. McAllister. Nice-looking ball. Floated through. Inzaghi finding himself in space. Serginho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And Jamal. Threads one in. And that's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho. And it's Gerrard. That has not gone well. And it's Guti. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it's Batistuta. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal might just make this. That's a little off target. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Mbappe must have made...
Yamal!
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Guti. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gerrard. It's Ronaldinho. McAllister.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. And it's Xabi Alonso. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Maldini. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We would like to inform you that CCTV
neither
is
side
now in
yet
operation
off the
for
mark.
your safety.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he plays one through. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Plenty. And the finish! And again! And he's
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Greece have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Greece are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's neat. 60 minutes played. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Serginho's cross. And he's there to clear it. No way through, so back it comes. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Yamal. Coming on the field is number 14.
And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for a run-up. The hit pass isn't the best. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Ronaldinho. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Saka. Greece are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
Substitution.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Van Basten. Substitution
Good
in
run
progress.
down the right. Guti is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Basten! And a truly agonising miss.
Van Basten clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Serginho. Coming on the field is number 13, Dani Olmo.
pinches it off him. Greece still ahead by the game's only goal. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through. That's destined for the flank. Looking for the far post. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. And he can thump it away. Mbappe. Saka looking to receive it in space. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think we're just about done here. And here's Mbappe. Guti. Oh, good ball! Guti!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
That's a decent clearance. And here's Mbappe. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Greece have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Greece clearly weren't looking to win it this way. There's no doubt about that. Still, you have to credit them for their ability to dig deep, to show good mental strength, and to find that extra gear when it mattered.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.